Beautiful morning and evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 397 edition of Investdata Trading Academy Live with Ambrose. Yes, today is midweek. We can see that market across the globe are still looking southward. Some are marginal, but no market is looking green right way as we speak. Apart from some, in domain, just mix. But as we speak, the general market, globally are really down. When I mean down, momentum is very mixed now. We're seeing some sentiment changing in this market. But the good thing is that profit taking is part and parcel of market anywhere. That's why it's a market, one of the market dynamic. As we speak now, Asia market is in the slightly in red, kind of mirroring what happened in the market yesterday, in US. That means I think that overnight tracking the weakness in World Bank, Wall Street risk sentiment that weighed on what on the minutes that all eyes are to give a clue. The minutes from Federal Reserve to give a clue of what is likely to happen from next FPC meeting. Also, all eyes are still on the key earnings from where the artificial intelligence giant Navigate Corporation. Also, these are the what is shaping the market, even in Asia. But I tell you that China market also extended 2 days gain as we speak. Even when the market is also coming from like 5 years low, for me, it means a recovery for that market. And don't forget that the bigger than expected, interest rate caused by the Bank of China is also a plus also there. These are the things that also putting that market in that dimension. The court also was a lot of work to appeal to lending to support lending. That's why they have they expected the court take place, and for me it's a good one for China. Don't forget that China is trying to recover from the economy has not been so active. That's why we are seeing that also has supported their market to extend 2 days gain in that region, that domain. But if you look at what happened in China within that Asia, in Japan within that Asia market, Japan was down, extending 2 days losses on the strength of profit taking that have extended to more like 3 days now in that market too. And after recording the earlier this month 34 years high in the market. But I'll tell you, a tech stock in that market is one that lead the biggest decline as we speak now in that market at this hour, with all these chip makers, relating companies stock falling, in line with what all eyes on what on the earnings of this big tech company in US. These are the things that also got good data that came that was that Japan export more in the figure that was released. Data was that released showed that yes, they exported more, in the month of January. But why they imported less? That means they export more and import less, so that their import shrank not as expected. Why export was still expanded. Australia also saw about almost a slide also in that market as heavy profit taking also hit some bigger companies that that gained early this 2024. This heavyweight is also in a mining stock. It's what putting a pressure on that market as we speak. Like I said, that China stocks rise for two straight days amid the sentiment from the recent move by the central bank there, bringing their cutting the interest interest for them to push the market economy up again to boost. These are the things that also supported China after the long holiday, the New Year long holiday that was just ended recently. It's a good one, but I tell you that the shaking earnings of also most of these big tech companies also telling on that market. But if you look at Euro market remains in the same direction, looking southward. Don't forget that Euro market is also what is happening in China and other world, what the world of influencing since the news of Eurozone and Japan, sliding into recession, has also checked sentiment in that market. That sentiment has remained as we speak. That's why I see that market is still very dull right way as we speak now in the Euro market. But I still tell you that there's still opportunity there as earnings also is emanating from that zone. It's a good one for investors also in that environment. But if you look at what is happening in US market also is marginally also in the south, lower opening today for US market, and this has a lot of what also anticipated minutes like I told you earlier that for January meeting regarding to see where these are the things that you also share. And also we're seeing a major started dealing when you see chairman of a company also selling some position, whether it's going to replace elsewhere. It's also putting some pressure on Amazon also in that market. These are the things that's happening there. But the good thing is that the earnings that are coming from the tech companies, especially the artificial intelligence chip maker, is what all eyes are set to see. Also, plus the minutes from this, from last meeting, minutes from the Fed meeting to shape and give a more direction. But I tell you before now, there's already a kind of a body language or disposition that there will now be reach cost income match policy meeting. But depends, look like the chairman said that the economic data between now and then will also give more light on what to do. I see that March is already around the corner. But no, today is almost 21st of what February. That's why investors are looking to see what is also happening or happen in that period. Don't forget that every investment is against the future, and that's why they are all positioning to see this at the same time that also give a clear direction. Like I said, the earnings expectation from the Nvidia earnings is also giving us. They expected that today they will report their earnings, and it's expected also that the company profit share should hit around 4 kobo from a revenue of about 20.4 billion. This expectation. We want to see if the company will beat it or not. This is why markets also keeping their eyes to see, just like as all eyes here down in Nigeria are looking to see audited account of December year, ended December 2023 year, financial year, any moment from now. That those that will likely come with the corporate action that will give insight. These are the things that also is shaping that market. Like I said earlier, investors in the individual market are looking at what will trigger movement, in the share price where they are positioned. Following all these transactions here and there, or all the economic data expectation, these are the things that will shape the market. As I said, in any economy, even when we are doing your fundamental and your technical analysis, sentiment report is very key because it is the reaction of the people that will, the technical analysis will tell you is the sentiment you are expected to see, and that will shape whether the price will go up or down. And that's why I always say, I tell investors or traders that the price that the seller and the buyer agree to sell to a stock, that is the fair value of that stock. That is the value of that stock. All the calculation we are doing is for not against the future, which you know, and nobody is certain of the future. But if you really want to know the weight or the position of a stock, it is the price they agree that the buyer and seller agree that that's the fair value. They might as well to appreciate that stock and price is higher. The next they start going up, or they bring it down and say, yeah, this stock is overvalued. It has to come down to its where it belongs to. It that people start selling it down. That's why you must understand all this, all these activities in the market, that you know exactly what to do as a trader or investor. Yes, don't forget that when they say a weaker dollar, you see some also see some movement in the commodity market. But as we speak now, we see that there's a marginal uptick, in oil price this hour. Yesterday we saw a marginal decline. This hour to Wednesday midweek we are seeing also an uptick marginally. But I'll tell you that the weak global outlook of demand, the weak global demand outlook, has also kept the oil oscillating. But because of also the escalating Middle East issue and that of what is happening in Ukraine and Russia, oil price have remained a bit above $80. But I'll tell you that the war or the conflict is also what is supporting oil price as we speak because of one incident or the other activities here and there. But I'll tell you, in terms of global economic, global demand and outlook for oil, you can see that if inflation resurfaces as we're seeing gradually, cost of production will go also demand. When people purchasing power is also low, it has a way of affecting the demand. But don't forget, the weaker dollar also support the market, the commodity market, anytime, any day. But here, once we look back to what is happening in Africa, we are seeing a mixed market in Africa, very, very mixed as we speak now. But if you look at NGS here in Nigeria, we're seeing that the market is in green. It opened on a better note for me. It's not a bad one. And this has a lot of what the high cap stocks also appreciating. Seeing the life of Boas men looking up. But if you look at other market, what we call internal market, internal market activities, you can see that the market is still weak because we are seeing that the sellers are dominating the market here in Nigeria. And this is the state of the market. But when we come to the chart and also look at what is happening, we'll get more information. But before we go to that, we want to look at the activity that is also mirroring what is happening in the equity market, that is also impacting the market a bit negatively, is what fixed income activities. Although you saw Monday and Tuesday, federal government savings bond where they intend to raise about 2.5 trillion, but fortunately it came around at that 1.49 trillion was done. That way, but you can see that this higher yield, in the fixed income markets also kind of putting a pressure on this equity space. But let's look at the earnings to see how the earnings will look like. But today also is another the TB, what we call treasury bill, primary market option, respect to what is going on right away. And on the whole, we expect that about the amount that will be raised today, from the long curve, which is 364 days, about 243.3 billion. That will be up wide out of 82, 182 is about 2 billion. Another one is for 91 days is about 11 point 96 billion. These are the things we expect to see in the market today. But it is also the outcome, knowing that the yield or no, it goes as the way also for influencing the activity. We have seen that with this kind of exposure we're seeing and the situation of the central banks, looking at the higher yield environment, which is a pointer that yes, we're likely to see what we call a hawkish position from the MPC meeting, because the higher stops were seen in the options stage, that yes, the disposition to see that the monetary policy are likely to hike the rate, and if that has also influencing the market also negatively, which also we have to put in place. But with inflation going to more above getting almost 30%, which we know that February will cross 30, that's the way. But I'll tell you, as we are seeing two-digit yield in the physical market, it has the way also telling on what on equity market, because when you see this alternative the investment becoming attractive because of the risk upper low risk involved, people are likely to sell and move their fund there. And also what is happening in the FS market is not helping matter, because also people have made money in shorter time, because of the way the naira is kind of depreciating. That's also what people will also be like to play. These are the things that's also putting pressure or at speak in the market. And when we come to the chart, we'll explain better. But I believe that all this is what have put pressure in the market, so that we won't look away from it. But inflation has given us a signal that no matter we are earning 20% now in that one, and we are seeing inflation figure around 30, 31, we are seeing a negative return. But also it does not depend on the dividend that will come from what, from the companies to tell us exactly the dividend you're expecting. But these activities of fixed income, federal government bond, savings bond yesterday and Monday, and today TB also, the national treasury bill also they give us insight what we also be expecting. But I believe that in all, we have seen a sign that coming on the NPR and coming MPC meeting is likely to go northward direction, to go higher, and that also put pressure on the market, as I said earlier. Yes, this is the position that I just let you know at this hour, as we feast our eyes on more corporate earnings from the company that has the December year end in a moment from now. But one thing again that is very, very clear that investors should put at the back of our mind is that when you see market oscillating in this kind of mode, we need to look at what is the momentum doing. Momentum has a way of speaking to investors or traders in the market to know the direction of the market, which is very, very important. Like I said, that we're seeing a change in direction of the market. You also want to see how will you also benefit from this trend. A pullback will create opportunities for those that are position traders. When position traders, those that are thinking long term, pullback the Bible. For those that are waiting for dividend income, also because we are seeing market in this mode, it's also an opportunity for you to know exactly what to do so you can benefit from the market. Because this pullback will also take opportunity to buy low, especially as we are seeing that we're already entering the peak of any season where most of this December year end will do. And also that in our market you have a company that has more December year end. That means this period of February, end of this February till the end of March, we want to see more audited number as they come. Let's see how it's going to also impact the market. But don't forget, as we come back to the chart, I'll give you we'll give you some analysis that also will guide us to know exactly what to do. So yesterday that market was down about 1.3, but this morning market is looking up. In terms of index, which I told you that index alone is not enough for you to complete what is market. You have to look at the market, what we call a market internal activity of the market that has to do with market breadth and all those stuff. But as we speak now, I think that the Osher index is reading 101,384.47, up by 323.8, basic point, which is about 0.3% or 0.38% in the green right now, which is a good news that market is up, the index is up, trying to rebound from what we saw yesterday after 2 days pullback, Monday and Tuesday. At midweek, we're seeing the same stocks that also suffer losses, that put the market like a life of Boasman is what also that is also pulling the market up this morning. But if you look at the top, if you look at the market breadth, we're seeing that we're seeing 25 stocks in the red, while 7 stocks are green. As I said, I will have more sellers in the market now than buyer. As I say, it's a negative market breadth. That means market at this point is missed. You are seeing index in the green, while the market breadth or market internal is what is also negative. Yes, for me, the top losers are Cornerstone Insurance, Okomu Oil, University Press, and Japo Gold and Cavaton. These are the top 5 losers as we speak now. Then if you look at the gainers chart, we are seeing Boas Cement leading in terms of 4.9% up. Then we're still flat at now 150 naira as we speak. 150 naira as we speak, up by 7.05 naira, 7 naira 5 kobo up, followed by Veteran Capital, which is also insurance company. Zenith Bank is also up around 36 naira 45 kobo up. You can say Internal and Fidelity. These are the top gainers right away. And also can go to the test of volume. But see that volume also is increasing in Japan. Japan has traded at 26.8 million shares right now, followed by Transcorp have done 8.9 million shares at 12 naira 94 kobo. Universal Insurance have done 7.4 million shares again at the price of 35 kobo, followed by Sterling NG. Sterling NG has done 5.1 million shares at 4 naira 37 kobo. UBA is trading at 24 naira flat, 5 million shares traded so far at this hour. On this, you can see that the activity in terms of volume is relatively low. You can see that the wait and see and also watch where the market is going. But we're not seeing, people are not selling much. The volume traded is relatively low, far below average traded volume. That is that the volume traded is low at this point. Let's keep our finger crossed as we go to the chart. If you look at the chart, yes, the chart has formed, like I told you last time. It break out the resistance level here. It went up, but it didn't stay after breaking out marginally, or breaking out from the what we call concentration level, also distribution level or phase. It break out before it start coming down again. But one thing that is very, very important that I need to draw your attention is, as we speak now, this has been the demand zone for now. Why I say demand zone? This is the support level you can see, or we call it demand zone. This is the point when market was coming down. It get to this point, you see that it's changing. Here you can see, market hit the first year around there, 105,055. Before it came down, pull back, it went up again. The same point, it thought it came down, and this is the strong support level for now. And it came here before market also break out from the consolidation level and went up. So our market is pretty back for 2 days now. We saw the rate, but at this week now, that same point of 101, or let's say 101,000 cycle line have remained like a strong support level until market break it out again. That will now also confirm a decline phase or a markdown. As we speak now, we're seeing a little uptick here now for today. Let's wait and see how far it will go. But it's a lot of what of but if you look at market breadth or internal market, you can see that it's already negative to guide you what is likely to happen. But let's call other indicators to help us to see if there's any change in terms of momentum. But I can tell you in terms of trend has changed in the market. But let's see how far it goes. Momentum also has become weak, which also we want to look at the momentum indicator to tell us what is why. Let's look at our MACD, look at MACD at the same time our C line and money flow. Let's work with them. These are the things that we want to look at to show sign where we are going. Let's use only these 3 for explanation right now. You can see that the T line. Let's change it to it's You can see that the T line now, you can see that the market is slightly, below. It's coming up now. You can see, it's still not above. If you check very well here, that let me zoom here so that you can see what I'm saying at this point. That the market is marginally, you can see, you can see that the market is still below the T line. I will tell you that it's a sign that the momentum in the market is weak. I told you that whenever you see market hitting the T line and going down, say that the market is still in order. Right now, I think that the market is also, the market is still below the T line. It's a sign of, that momentum in the market is weak. Food also, the MACD have confirmed, and the MACD was already accelerating before, it came down. But you can see there's a missed signal as in now. Money flow on a day chart has started looking up again. So yesterday it closed at around 53 points after touching as low as below 50 to read around 49.94. Yesterday it went up even when market was closed in the red, but this morning you can see that it has crossed almost 50 now on a day chart. But quickly look at what is it saying on 1 hour chart. That will give us a clear direction. But still on a 1 hour chart, you can see that is why it's very, very good to understand the market. Remember that money flow is still going down, and MACD is also bearish, but already seeing a sign of, you can see that looking at this one, that to go up. That's why you continue to watch the market every hour, every second. For those that are live trader or day traders, short-term live market watcher or day trader, or we are those that are we call position takers. You want to see. For day traders, you don't joke with all these short-term or short time frame like 1 hour, 2 hours or 4 hours. For 1 hour, I can see that market is still below the T line. For me, market is still weak. Let's look at 4 hours chart now before we'll call it a day because of our time. But we can quickly look at one stock to see our time if I spend. You can look at the way, look at 4 hours chart, which is very good. Money flow, is still looking down forward. It tells you that the market is still very, very weak. Trend has changed last week because as far as market have crossed below the T line, trend has confirmed in the change in trend, and momentum is also weak already. As we can see that money flow has gone, on the 4 hour chart below, 49 that closed the previous day. We saw it 59, but this for 4 hour chart, 4 hour chart, I can see now almost around 45, looking down again. MACD is also bearish. Market is still below what the T line. Looking at the chart, this is the position of the market. For me, the market is weak. Trend has changed, but all eyes are still on how earnings can revive the market or help the market to turn around. But I tell you the beauty of stock market, that when it come back, when it pull back or correct, you get the opportunity to buy what, to buy low. So don't forget that anytime, any day you are in the market. Yes, quick one. Let's look at what happened in assets. Assets is also one of the stock that we know that have been quiet all this while. But let's see what the chart is saying. Is it going to continue to decline, or we're actually to see a reversal? A market expecting the numbers or the payouts. But on 4 hour charts, you can see that on 4 hour that we are still trying to resist decline. For the price has come below 22, around 21.75 right now. But still below, you can see how long it has been below the T line. That is a sign of weakness. But you can see that money flow is really also 44 below on 4 hours chart. But we'll go to 1 hour chart to look at what is happening in 1 hour chart. The stock's already at over sold region. This is a sign for those that want to buy. And we're also seeing that MACD is so bearish. Also, I can see also that the men are below the T line on 1 hour chart. But the sign here, I start trying to resist the decline. But until to know what we'll do, what we call a bullish engulfing. As to speak now, it's just a recovery. There's no only engulfing right anywhere here, because the previous day loss is the market is here to recover from. So last 1 hour loss, market is able to recover. It is a new hour that's going. But let's keep our finger crossed. Money flow is still low, below 30, reading at 28, 23. These are the things that you should also consider when we are looking at the market anytime, any day. Yes, we saw Zenith Bank featuring among the gainers. Let's quickly look at what is happening in Zenith Bank. Let's look at what is happening there. I know our time is fast spent. Let's look at what is happening in Zenith Bank. On 1 hour chart, Zenith Bank has come above the T line. I can see this blue green candlestick here. You can see that MACD is trying to come bullish, but very light, very little. The strength for the bullish MACD is very small. You can see it just cross the red one, and the money flow is looking up around there, getting to 50 on 1 hour chart, leading about 49.78. For quickly look at the 4 hour chart for Zenith Bank. On 4 hour chart, we are seeing that the stock has a now slightly trading above the T line. You can see it here, and we are seeing a good sign that this stock has potential to go up. You can see where the histogram for MACD. You can see it here, and if you look at the line here, the blue line is set to once it crosses the line offer partially towards a bullish Zenith Bank, a bullish stock. And as you can see that it has closed the T line marginally up, but the only thing that we see that money flow is looking down at this 4 hour chart right now. 4 hour chart to read around 44. Quickly look at the day chart to see what the stock is saying. On day chart, it's also marginally above the T line. You can see it here. What the same pattern with what with 4 hours. You can see for me, it's a good one. Draw the curtain here. I will say thank you. See you on Friday. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. Bye.